Finna put y'all some plays real quick. We won't be here too long, but I definitely want to share some of these plays with y'all. Pull up, pull up. Those who make it in time to see this, quick enough, it'll pay off for. So let's see. Let me know if you were in the Discord earlier, if you caught some of those plays that I've been calling, or either if you watched some of the videos and caught some of those free risky plays that I put at the end. Because if you have, you should be up nicely on a few of those plays. Nice. Banker's Dream is looking real nice today. Nice, nice. So I caught a couple different plays for y'all. So Banker's Dream. Also Elon Jet. And Cart Inu is another one that we just called right now. So let's take a look at how Elon Jet is looking at the moment. Nice. Elon Jet is doing nicely. We've already more than doubled our money on that play. Also, let's take a look at Cart Inu. I hope y'all tapping into these plays, man. If y'all haven't checked out Cart Inu, it just pulled back. It's on a nice pullback. It was going crazy. We just knocked it out the park. We tripled our money today on this one. So if you were inside the private Discord, you were able to triple your money on this play if you decided to take some profit. Now, that's all on y'all. I don't tell you when to buy in, when to sell. I just let you know if these plays are looking like they have some potential, and I teach y'all on the channel how to do technical analysis, and you can use that information to invest into these coins. Now, this one is looking nice right now, y'all, to be honest. We got a lot of room to go on this one. I could see easily probably another 2x by the morning. Cart Inu. Let me grab a contract address for y'all in case y'all want to check this one out. I'm dropping a contract address in the comment section. Cart Inu. If you like making money, check this out. If you don't like making money, then fine. Just watch along. But check it out. Do your due diligence. I'm not saying buy it. I'm saying do your due diligence. Check it out. I think it still has some potential to go up. I'm trying to get the contract address for Elon Jet for y'all. If y'all haven't had a chance to check that one out. Now, this stream is just for the people who want to make money, man. I'm sharing these plays with y'all free. Let me see. Corey Inu. I haven't seen that one yet. Which one is Corey Inu? Or is that ERC20? So I'm looking for another play here to share with y'all right now. This is, a little reward for those that pulled up. So one that is actually pumping right now that I thought would pull back a little bit more, which it did have that pullback, but pumped right back up, which it came and retested previous resistance areas, broke out again to come back, test this area here. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one right there for a second and just watch it and see what it does. But I might, stay tuned though. Stay tuned. I got something on the line for y'all. Okay, I'm looking into another play right now. I just wish it had more volume. That's one of the things you want to look for when you're looking for these plays. A lot of people ask me, what do I look for? I try to find projects that have, volume coming in and they are actually trading some type of price action. So that way we can use technical analysis to determine, when would be a good entry point, to buy the project before it goes up. But I got some good Shiba TA from you. Okay, shout out to Red Star 7311. Okay. I haven't seen that one yet. I am I'm gonna start covering some more NFTs on the channel a little bit more in this upcoming week. So stay tuned for that. We will be going more into depth on that. I did an NFT 101 video on my channel trying to get people more, warmed up to NFTs. But right now, a lot of the channel, didn't really understand what NFTs were. But I'm trying to move them into understanding what it is, and then we'll start covering it even more. So stay tuned for that. But I want to catch this play for y'all. Let's see how Cart Eno is looking right now. Okay, still it's holding though, holding nicely. Let me know if y'all got any BSC projects you want me to check out. If you think they might have some good potential. So I'm looking at one right now that has definitely has some potential. I just wanted to see a little bit more trading volume, but it does appear like it wants to pick up, just hasn't yet. I'm gonna wait on that one a little bit. It might end up becoming more expensive for us, but I'd rather be a little safer than sorry. So I'm looking into different projects right now, just trying to basically take a look at the technical analysis aspect of it. Because a lot of these risky plays are quick flips for us, so it's not plays that we become too attached to. We make our money on them, and some of them, depending on the use case involved, or if they're doing something disruptive or something that unheard of, and we really think it's a good project to hold, we might hold it a little bit longer. But some of these projects, a lot of people just flip their money and move on. Okay, so this one is looking decent right now, so I'm looking a little more into it right now. Trying to see, will this actually break out? This one looks good a little bit. How many people in here right now on the private Discord? Y'all might have just got lucky. Think I got a risky play for us, y'all. Now, this is a risky play. This is just for people that like being risky. You know what I'm saying? This is not for this is not financial advice, but we just caught Cart Inu today, and my Discord members, tripled their money on that play right there. So this is a live risky play that we're researching right now, and about to call it out for y'all. Okay, y'all. Let me know if y'all ready for this risky play, man. Let me call it inside the Discord first. This is one that's already been on my radar just for, a heads up too. This is not one I just heard about right now. So I did have a little run in with this one already. So all right, let me hit my Discord members real quick. Let me see who rocking with me on the stream, man. Do y'all like making money or what, man? I ain't gonna lie, man. We've been making a lot of money on the stream, man. Inside the community. I typed a couple of the coins in the chat section. I gotta check a couple of those projects out that y'all mentioned in the comment section. I'm gonna write them down. Stay tuned if you want to catch this next risky play. A couple of y'all are leaving out of the stream. That's on y'all. But shout out to y'all that like to run it up, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Let's get them likes up. I'm about to give y'all this risky play for free. Now, remember, you have to always still do your own due diligence. Never risk more than you're willing to lose. Shout out to Michi. Said I doubled up on that cart. Thank you. Good work on that play, bro. We knocked that one out the park. Okay, so let's get those likes up real quick. Let's get the stream at least on 25 likes, and I'll drop this risky play in the comment section. But I'm about to drop this play for my Discord members right now. The Discord right now, only right now, you see this video later, don't count on it being the same. But right now it's 150 a month, man. It's well worth it though. Okay. I actually think this play is really gonna be a nice play too. I think this really has some potential too. We got to dig into it more, but depending on if it'll be a long-term play. But for right now, it's looking like that. Discord members, I got a hot play coming in ASAP. I also got the stream set to subscribers only chat mode. So if you can't comment, it's only because you're not a subscriber. Make sure y'all run them likes up, man. Salute, salute. Cart Inu is one I called already earlier today. Cart Inu. I also called Elon Jet for y'all a couple days ago, maybe the day before yesterday or something like that. Salute. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Shout out to y'all for pulling up, man. I know I got my camera over here. I'm used to always having it over here right now. I'm planning on holding Sheeb 5 years plus. I'm extremely bullish on Sheeb. I'm already about to be in a year now. So, it's all, it's all downhill from here. It's the easy part now. We already up. It's easy to hold when you up. That's why time in the market beats time in the market. Y'all got to give it y'all time. A lot of y'all just jumped into crypto and expect to, be overnight millionaires, expect to, already had knocked it out the park. You got to understand it's a cycle. If you haven't been held underwater for a while in crypto, then you just haven't been in long enough. That's all a part of it. And then eventually, once you catch that bull run, a lot of those projects that you invested into, you'll start to see them take off again. So I'm just trying to, give y'all the psychology behind it so you can understand. Shout out to y'all though for pulling up, man. I think she will be somewhere near the moon in 2 years. I can't call it exactly. I like to do live technical analysis at, at key price levels, just where we are. I can't really say for 2 years out, because if I could really say it like that, and I knew it would be at whatever price, then I would just determine how much money I want to make and just, YOLO. But I can't call it for sure. But I am very bullish. Why? Because we have a super strong community. We're bringing a lot of use case. We doing things that a lot of other projects haven't done. We do have the potential for prices to pull back after this nice little run that we're seeing. People can take money off the table. We could potentially see that happening, or we can get some bad news that will shake the market up, and we'll start to see people get afraid and start to take money off because of that reason. If we start to see the prices pull back. But honestly, I think the further we see the prices pull back is just more of a better buying opportunity. Do not be afraid of that dip. That's a part of the cycle. That's what we see. We see that happen in the market. We see prices fall and we see prices rise, but they eventually always make a new all-time high. It's just a matter of time. Can we call it exactly all the time? No, we can't. But you can just be, down and around and wait for it to, happen and make your money make more money for you. That's the whole thing. As long as you can make your money make you some more money, you win it. It might take, a little bit of time, but think about it. You should be doing this with money that you don't need right away. You should be doing this with money that you weren't going to be doing anything with anyway, so that way you give it the chance to actually do what you needed to do. I'm on a lot of exchanges, bro. To be honest, I have a ton of different exchanges that I'm using, man. But I want y'all to check out, a couple of these coins so y'all got the opportunity to make some money. So Cart Inu, if y'all haven't checked that out, that is a BSC gem. That one is on a pullback right now. We just tripled our money earlier. The price has pulled back. That means it's down some. So now you get the chance to get in on a discount and potentially ride the price up. Now, do not just jump into that project because this is not financial advice. The project could completely wipe out. It's highly volatile and the developers are not doxxed. This is what I call my risky plays. These plays are not for everybody. If you just started in crypto, these plays are not for you because you don't understand. I'm not saying that in a bad way, but you probably just don't understand, how risky these plays can be and how to play these plays. These are for people that are a little bit more experienced and they know how to, buy low and sell high. Because I don't like when people, buy the top of a project and then complain and want to sell it when it's down, because that means you didn't look at the chart and try to determine how to buy it at a key support level. And that's what I'll always encourage y'all to do. Sometimes you won't be able to do that because the price can continue to take off. But what I do when I'm unsure about that, I'll start a position with a little bag, something that I'm not tripping about losing, something that I'm not going to complain about. And then I'll start off with that. And if the price pulls back even more, then I just got a chance to buy something cheaper. But I'm still looking to try to buy it as best as possible around a key support level though. So also Elon Jet. This is another one I want y'all to check out. Just check it out. See what y'all like. See if if you think it's something that fits your style of what is risky. Check it out. But these are risky plays. Please remember, they are risky plays, but you got to risk it for the biscuit. That's the way we make a lot of money, by being risky. But we never risk more than we're willing to lose. That's the key thing. You could purchase Kinu or Cart on PooCoin. So use PooCoin.app. PooCoin.app. This is how we purchase. So I noticed a lot of people that are new to the channel or just generally getting into crypto might not know how to buy some of these brand new coins. Look, this is the key to making a lot of money. If you wait until a coin is listed on Robinhood, if you wait till it's listed on Coinbase, you're going to make a lot less money than somebody who got in on the coin a lot earlier. How do you find these coins? By looking at the type of coin it is, what blockchain is it based on, and then you can look for exchanges that might be, that might listed that asset on their exchange. And once you find the exchange that it's on, you could use whatever the native token they have or coin and purchase it. And now you're able to get in on these projects early. And it's very simple. So most projects that we cover on this channel are either BSC, which stands for Binance Smart Chain projects. And you can buy these through Pancake Swap. You can buy them through PooCoin, or ERC20 tokens, which are you can buy through Uniswap, Dex Tools as well. And these are the basis of the two tokens. Yes, there's other different chains as well, but most of these risky plays I'm calling are on these two chains. And what we do is look for low cap projects that have a lot of volume, that are either oversold, the price is cheap, or something, one of our technical analysis indicators are telling us that it will be a good time to buy. And sometimes the community can just be extremely strong, that where we see like this community is not playing around, we might want to jump in right here. And remember, it never hurts us because we're not doing it with money that we can't lose. The ones that are jumping in with bill money, and trying to flip it real quick, you're gonna get wrecked every single time. The markets are made to basically finesse those that try to jump in and jump out. If you're not able to hold the project for a certain amount of time, then it's best you don't even buy it, because you have to give yourself time to be right. You could have been right if you seen the project and said, I think this might go up. You might be right, but let's just say that you needed the money a week or two sooner than the price actually took off. Now you were right, but you just didn't give yourself enough time to be right. So that's important too. So I dropped this play. Nice. Congratulations. Some of my members in the Discord right now. A lot just said nice one. He made 250 on Cart Inu from 150. He got in a little bit later, but he still was able to make some money. And that's what it's all about, man. being able to make some money. So yeah, those of y'all that want to know how to buy these coins, you could buy it on PooCoin using BNB token. So use your BNB and you'll be able to buy. It's very, very simple, y'all. But a lot of y'all are missing out on a lot of big gains because y'all just simply haven't taking a little time just to figure out how to buy these coins. Yes, it's Kinu, Kinu. Let me drop the contract address for you, bro. Because I don't want you buying the wrong thing. Because that's one thing you got to be careful with too. Already, I'm looking at it. They have multiple tokens out. They got a couple fake scam tokens with the same name. So that's something you got to be careful with these new ones. Yeah, on those risky plays, I usually do more BSC plays than ERC20, but I do call ERC20 Ethereum based tokens as well. So I just dropped that Kinu in the comment section for y'all to check that out. Right now, it's on a nice pullback. This is the type of pullback I would like to enter on a newer project versus buying it when the price is at all-time highs, because that's what I see a lot of y'all do. A lot of y'all only buy it when you see it's at the all-time high. That's not healthy. That's not good to do that unless it's just going to continue running, but you usually don't know if it's going to do that, especially if you're not familiar with technical analysis. So I'm looking at a couple other plays. Okay, I'm about to drop this play for y'all. So this play is now remember, we made over 2,000% gains on some of these plays throughout the week, throughout about the last 2 weeks, y'all. So and we've lost on some of these plays as well, but overall we've made more money than the plays that did not take off. So you have to be careful with these plays. One of the plays rug pulled us, so never risk more than you're willing to lose. That's why I say that, because a lot of times these developers are not docs. So we basically are leaving our money in the hands of an unknown anonymous person. And that can be very risky. And me personally, I only like to do that with an amount of money that I'm comfortable losing. So that way I don't stress myself out. That way I don't put myself in a bad position financially, and I'm just trying to be smart with my money. So there's that play right there. Bored Floki Yacht Club. Which one was the rug pull? Which one was that? I forgot the name of it, y'all. It'll come to me. I'll look at it, or I'll try to remember it. But Board Floki Yacht Club, go check that one out, y'all. Go check it out. Go check out Board Floki Yacht Club. Don't say I did not tell you. Don't say I did not tell you. If you like making money, do your due diligence. It could possibly pull back to. Let me show y'all where it could possibly pull back, just in case any of y'all try to FOMO like crazy. It could pull back to that 14 level. Potentially, it could pull back to that 14 level. But if if it continues as bullish as it is right now, and it just absolutely rips through here, we can see an easy 5x on this, in a easy 4x at least. Because right now it's at a $1.6 million market cap, 240 $4,000 in locked liquidity. That's what I like to look at. I like to look at the locked liquidity number. A lot of people like to look at market cap, but market cap is nothing more than locked liquidity times the amount of tokens they have. So basically, a project can manipulate their market cap by, just adjusting the token supply. So what I like to really see is how much money is really in the project. That's why I always go straight to look at the liquidity pool. So this project right here has 244,000 in locked liquidity, or not saying it's all locked, but in liquidity. So what I like to see is, sometimes, now it depends on your risk level. It's very risky around this range here, but I like to see, from my experience, from my research, I normally see janky or dishonest projects kind of tend to rug pull around that 100K mark. Why? Because they probably never had any money before. So to them, $100,000 is a lot of money. So they try to run off with that type of money. And sometimes they might push even further to around 200K market cap before they do a rug pull. Maybe if they are experienced dev team that done it before. So I try to be careful around those ranges and just understand what I'm getting myself into. But normally around, not saying for y'all to take, take this as you want. This is not financial advice, but sometimes after that range, they tend to, maybe not rug pull as often, because think about it. If it was a scammer that really wanted to just be greedy and take money, around $250,000, 200,000, they're generally going to take that money before they even allow the project to grow even further. But now, if you really, really, really want to be risky and you want to make a lot of money before these projects really even get a chance to take off, and you want to be one of those early ones that was on the ground, then you have to get in even earlier, which can be even riskier. And the way I try to mitigate some of that risk is by looking at the community. I try to go into the Telegram and just kind of try to sit back and peep, is this a genuine community? Is the community really excited about this project, or does this seem like it's bots communicating back and forth, or just random people popping up and just asking maybe some general questions about the project? Or is it really a tight-knit community that's that they're bullish behind the project? And if I could see that, then I could try to get a little more riskier, and I try to go into projects when you see around that, now this is risky, very, very risky, but you start seeing 50K in liquidity, 30K in liquidity, that's very risky, but you can start to make a quick 10x. Because let's say they only got $24,000 in liquidity. Let's say, for instance, with Board Floki Yacht Club, if you would have found this project when it only had $24,000 in liquidity, you would already be up 10x on your money. That's the only point I'm trying to make through explaining this to y'all. I'm not telling y'all to be more risky. I'm not telling you to do that, because you can get rug pulled and lose all your money. So be careful. Don't just be too risky. You got to understand what you're doing and know what to look for. But if you would have got in at 24,000 right now, just with it being at 244 in liquidity, you will be up 10x. So now let's say from this point here, it moves another 10x to 2 million, 2.4 million in liquidity. Now you will see another 10x on your money. So the people that get in around the 200 in liquidity, if it hits 2 million in liquidity, that was a 10x right there. All you got to do is multiply by the number that you want it to go to, or that you can see it going to, and that's how you get that multiple. But let's see. See, that's on you. I can't tell you which price, how high it can go. Let's see. I can tell you, at least I believe it should go back to all-time highs. That's not financial advice, but that 7.6 range, 7.7 range from where we are right now, that's a nice little, let me see. It's not double though. Really, y'all, it's crazy because people in the stock market would love to see some of these gains that we be getting, and sometimes it'd be crazy. People don't even be grateful for some of the gains we get in the group. I see some people, they expect a 50x to a 100x on every single play. They not okay with just, tripling, quadrupling, or getting a 5x, 6x on their money. They like, where the 100x is at? And that's why sometimes we try to get a little more riskier with some of these plays and get in on a lower market cap. So we do get the opportunity, just to see that 100x, because it's harder to see 100x from a 200,000 in liquidity. At 200,000 in liquidity, we would need 2 billion in liquidity basically to see that 100x. So it's a long way from there. So let's see. Okay, we got that one up. So from where we are right now, that would be a 43% gain if Cart Inu returns back to his all-time high. So you can see a 43% gain potentially on your money, at this point where we are now, if it returns back to all-time high. That does not mean it will, because you could also see the project drop back down to around that 48 level, which isn't as bad as the upside potential that you got there. It could even pull back to that 43 level. Really, they could do you bad. And right now, we even see the price pulling back right now. We just seen a nice sell-off. We just seen a nice sell-off right now for $1,800 sale and a $1,200 sale. Not bad. That's only 3K. The chart looked at like more than that. But that's because the liquidity is so small that you can see a dramatic effect in the chart by only $3,000. So shout out to y'all reaching out to the channel. I will tap in with y'all as soon as this video's over with. Let's see. So I'm looking up another one right now, just seeing how this one's looking. Extremely bullish right now. This is crazy, but I want to see if it's holding. So right now I'm looking through some of the token transactions just to, determine the price action by, actually looking at the buys and sales, looking at the actual orders themselves to try to just determine how confident are investors when it comes to putting money into this new project. Okay, it's looking like I'm gonna have to call another one tonight, y'all. This one is looking very, very bullish. A salute to everybody for pulling up on me, man. Appreciate y'all. Mailman 17 said I'm looking like a zombie. Yeah, man, I be in these charts all day, trying to get this money for my Discord members, which we've been doing well, man. We tripled our money. If I gotta go through some little some moments of, just being tired for a moment, that's cool with me. It all come with it, man. You ain't gonna find these projects like that without having some times like that. Man, we got 42 likes on the stream with only 44 people, man. We gotta match the viewers to the likes, man. Let me know y'all rocking with me. I want to drop one more risky play in here for y'all, but I'm not sure, if y'all ready for it or not. If we get the okay, y'all got the likes up real quick, man. So this one is looking a little risky. It could pull back, but let's take a look real quick. So I want to see it pull back first before, anybody just FOMOs into it. We try to be smart about this. We don't just, try to jump in at any point. We like to make money. So sometimes you have to let it come to you. You don't always just chase, chase, chase. If you end up chasing, you're doing something wrong. You want to let the price come to you. Identify where you would like to purchase at, and then if the price walks into you, then you could pull the trigger. Sometimes that's for y'all that's just starting out. If you're beyond that point and you know how what you're doing, then do you. But for y'all that don't understand, think about a price where you want it to pull back to, so that way you make sure you're not chasing and you're getting in at a discount. And then once the price comes to where you want it to, that's when you enter your position. So right now, let's see. I want to wait to call it a little bit just so it can potentially pull back, because I don't want to see none of y'all FOMO in like crazy. Because I know if I drop it, still some people will just jump straight in, which it is on a pullback right now. But I think it still has a little bit more room to go down. So we just seen somebody take 19,000 from board Floki, which is a nice time to get in right now on this dip. If you want to, be able to take advantage of that sell off. Could more people begin to sell after this? Yes, because it did just cross the mid Bollinger Band on a 15-minute chart, which could, lead to more people beginning to sell. It is pushing on the RSI a little bit on that towards that 35 level. Right now it's at 46.7 though. So we still got room to potentially go down before we find support around that 12.29 range. So for y'all that want to wait a little bit more, you could wait a little bit more, let it pull back to potentially the 12s and then enter a position. Or if you want to just buy into this dip here, you could do that. The choice is yours. Bro said, if I pay for your Discord and invest in a project you call, do you think it will be able to leave my job in 1 year? Bro, I can't call it like that. That is a little too risky to just assume that you can do that. That's like gambling. I don't like to, give any false hopes or anything like that. But salute to everybody for pulling up in the stream, man. Shout out to Tilray, shout out to Nick's on phone, shout out to John Thompson, shout out to Mailman17, shout out to Tree City West, shout out to Skills to the Max X, shout out to Ahmed Alsfadi, shout out to Michi, CFXX. Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Tico. Drop a comment if you haven't already. I shout you out. Shout out to Waylon. Shout out to Blaze 5015. Shout out to Jason Brochu. Shout out to D's channel. Shout out to Crypto Cop. Shout out to Iniero. Shout out to Curtis A. Shout out to Straight Crypto. Shout out to Kevin Curtin. Shout out to Crystal Effect. Shout out to Red Star 7311. Shout out to Sam Solomon. Shout out to Fresh Boy Stunner. Who else we got up here? Shout out to Lion Ryaja. Shout out to William Machiavelli. Salute. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Shout out to Rock City Mar. He said Detroit in here. Shout out to Bobby Trizzle. He said sub. Shout out to Kevin Crow. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Shout out to Silky. Shout out to Sonny Alvarez. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Shout out to the Crypto Trucker, man. What it do? Appreciate y'all for pulling up on the stream. Tillery Mills said getting that free 99 info. I just want to drop a couple plays on y'all before, we get up out of here. But you get at a point to left your 9-to-5 job because you put the work in on crypto and invest. Of course, that's how it happens. You got to stay down for the come up. I think anybody that, look, if you do this, if you put the same amount of effort into crypto as you give to those people at your job, man, I think it will be the best decision that you ever made. So the same amount of work that you're willing to, when you get up every day, you take it serious and you go in that place, you clock in. If it's that type of job and you give those people your best, if you do that for yourself in crypto, it's definitely going to pay off, man. It's going to pay off. It just has no choice but to. Yes, it'll take time, but eventually it will. Why? Because it's a game. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna break this right down to y'all. I'm gonna break this down to y'all, and I don't be trying to. I like to be, just be myself on here and kind of keep it real with y'all. So I hope y'all don't mind, but I'm gonna put it in some terms like this, man. All it is, smart money and dumb money. So basically, smart money is waiting for dumb money to come in and take dumb money off the table. So that's why I try to tell y'all, I don't want y'all just FOMOing into projects and buying it at the top. Now, you have to understand what smart money and dumb money is. Smart money is knowing how to use technical analysis, knowing the right time to wait and buy a project, knowing not to just jump in and buy it at the top. Also knowing not just because the price is going down to paper hands out of the position, because that's also what dumb money does. Dumb money will get into a project, you know what I'm saying, see the price pull back 20, 30%, and go, this project is over with. I shouldn't have invested in it, versus buying more on that dip and allowing the price to ride back up. What they'll do is lock those losses in for a 30% loss and hand that over to basically smart money. That's what's happening. So it's basically a constant cycle of smart money and dumb money. Sometimes dumb money gets lucky and ends up making some money, but for the most part, until you actually learn how to become smart money, you're not going to have consistent gains. Have you been trading, investing, and you got lucky a few times and you wonder why, like, I'm doing the same thing I was doing before? Like, why isn't it working anymore? That's because you don't really understand truly what you're doing. You have to learn how to do technical analysis. You can, because even right now, while the market's down, the people in my private investment community, we're still making money. The people who are watching my YouTube videos all the way through at the end and catching those free plays, we're still making money because we're using technical analysis to most likely buy projects when they're undervalued for a low price, and in turn trying to sell them when the price is higher. That's the name of the game right there, y'all. That's it. I don't want to pop the bubble or make it seem like, it's BS or something like that, because it's not. I believe in the crypto space. I love what crypto is doing. I love the use case that it's bringing, the different markets that it's opening. Like, we got now NFTs, the metaverse space. It's big for business, but I don't want y'all just getting wrecked. You know what I'm saying? I really want to protect y'all from getting wrecked. I want to protect y'all. It's not all on me, but I want to share some information with y'all to protect y'all from getting wrecked or getting rug pulled or entering honey pots and things of that sort. But it's important to go through that cycle and understand what those things are and to go through them. It's important to experience a honey pot. It's important to experience a rug pull so you can know what to look for the next time. And I always try to tell y'all, never risk more money than you're willing to lose. So that way, when you do run into that rug pull or that honey pot, because everybody has so far, if you're investing in these risky BSC gems, low cap ERC20 coins, you're going to run into a few of them. That's all a part of the game. But as long as you do it with money that won't hurt you, you'll be straight in the end. And in time, you'll end up catching that actual 100x coin or 50x coin. And something like that can take your game to the next level, where it puts you in a position to be able to, take it even more serious and now have money that you can put on the table to invest into more riskier projects and eventually catch more, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 X's on some of those other projects. So that's the game right there. You just have to get into a favorable position where you can eventually start to do this with the house's money, and of course, investing with your own money as well. But I would invest that money more into safer assets, maybe your favorite blue chip stocks or your favorite crypto assets that aren't going anywhere for long term. But shout out to y'all reaching out to the channel. I definitely will be tapping in with y'all. But that house money, you can be risky with that, and potentially catch another nice play. So exactly, dollar cost averaging into a position. Someone else says buy the rumor, sell the news. Exactly. These are all good investment principles. Salute, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Shout out to Captain's channel. It says started last May, learned a lot since. Exactly. That little bit of time, think about how much you actually learn, bro. And it hasn't even been a year yet. So imagine once you come around to a full year, imagine how much more experience you'll be, versus you when you were then. Now, May, we still got what? So about 3 months left, 3-4 months. Think of about how much more experience you'll gain in the next 3 to 4 months. It's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So with all this experience that we're learning and we're putting into the markets, now our time is gonna pay off. To be honest, our time already been paying off. If you've been in my group, this channel started later than my actual Facebook investment community started. If you've been inside that community, we already been making money. Y'all already seen we've been creating millionaires, multiple millionaires with this information. This is no cap. I do not just get on this stream talking for my health. multiple millionaires have been created with this information I'm sharing with y'all for free. So, take it serious, take it very, very serious. And just understand that, you're only one coin away from, that next 50 to 100x. So Nick said, I'm happy. I'm still up 300 to 400% on Sheeb. Congratulations, bro. That's what I'm saying. Now that he's up that much, it gives himself room to be able to be riskier with other projects, or just hold that one, and be comfortable holding it versus versus taking that pain holding it while it's in the red. Because really, all you have to do is stop looking at your portfolio if it's, driving you that crazy where you can't stand to see it in the red. But when you're up 300-400%, it makes it a lot easier to be able to hold it during those times. Like, even for, YouTubers, or, me on one hand, it's easier to, keep doing constant Shiba Inu updates when the market is extremely bullish, when, everyone is happy about the project. But when everyone's upset and the market is going down, and no good news is happening, it's a little harder to report, on that lack of good news, you know what I'm saying? Because everyone is expecting the market to always continuously pump and to continuously go up and up and up. And that's just not realistic, y'all. It don't work like that. So salute to y'all for pulling up, man. Appreciate you. Let's see. Josiah Angela said, took Dogecoin 8 years to hit a couple cents. Looks like I'm here for the long ride, holding my Shiba Inu to the moon. Salute. That's basically, that's the name of the game. Warren Buffett says time in the market beats timing the market. That's what y'all got to know. 1 year from now, you'll be happy. It could go down, but my guess is you'll be, a lot more likely to be happy than disappointed, because we have a lot more mass adoption. This isn't like 2017 when the prices started to go down, when they first, allowed people to start to be able to short Bitcoin. We had, things working against the crypto market. But right now, we have a lot more mass adoption. We got a lot more, people incorporating, crypto payments into their businesses. This is basically like when credit cards and debit cards first hit the scene. A lot of people were skeptical about them. A lot of people thought they were a scam. A lot of people thought it wasn't going to work. But then you started to see all those Visa, Master, or Visa card, MasterCard, and American Express or whatever accepted here. You started to see all those little stickers on each door across, almost every single business in the world now. That's what we're seeing happening with crypto right now. You just got to connect the dots and realize what's happening before we get there. That way you can position yourself in a favorable position before everything starts to take off. The people who wait till it happens, they'll make less money. They'll be later. The people who are proactive and, make moves now, those will be the people who it will pay off for a lot sooner for. So salute. I dropped those plays on y'all, man. Go check out Board Floki Yacht Club. Check that one out. Join the Facebook private investment community. It's called Private Stock Market Game. Nick's on the phone said, do you think crypto will be the next money in the future? Yes, I do. I believe crypto is already the money of the future right now, if you ask me. And then follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at December DeMarco. All right, y'all. That's all we got for this stream. I hope y'all found some value in it. I hope y'all make some money off these plays. I dropped a couple fire plays in here for y'all, man. But that's all we got for this one. We'll be back tomorrow. Exactly. Mark Coleman said, missed the last bull run, won't miss this next one. And the stock market is the greatest tool for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Exactly. That's what I meant by smart money or dumb money going to smart money. And this is one thing I want to add before we get up out of here. Y'all, when the market gets scary, when the markets are fearful, be greedy. When the markets are greedy, be fearful. Right now, we got the markets being extremely fearful. Well, today the markets are, pumping, but before this time, that was the time. That was the time when you seen everybody getting upset, when you seen everybody panicking, when you seen everybody selling off. That is the time you should be buying. That's when the prices will be the cheapest, because as soon as everybody realizes that that's a fake, rundown on the market, prices will return right back to normal, and you would have been able to buy things for a cheaper price. So salute to y'all for pulling up. That's all we got for this video, and we about to get up out of here, man.